What's all that yapping about? Well, that is Kaito AI, the unique AI search engine that rewards you for tweeting about crypto projects. So, as you may have guessed, we're here to provide you with a complete tutorial on how to use Kaito AI to earn Yap Points and crypto airdrops. So, before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. To begin with, as you can see, my friends, we are on the Kaito website. This is going to give you all the information you need to know about Kaito AI. However, we're not going to go through all the details, my friends. We are here to very simply show you how to get started with Kaito AI. Now, you can easily search and track any tickers, topics, and narratives across the Web3 ecosystem, turning terabytes of unstructured information into actionable insights and powering more informed decision making. But don't forget the airdrops. Therefore, my friends, what we're going to do is, for us, we need to head over to Kaito Yaps. And at the top, you can see Kaito Yaps. We want to select that. Once we are over here, we now need to get ourselves logged in. And in the bottom left corner, we can see the sign in option. Once you are here, guys, it's going to ask you to very simply go through these steps of which you need to get yourselves logged in with X. If you don't want to do this, guys, then of course you are not going to be continue with these steps. However, once you're ready, of course you want to get yourselves logged in, which you'll now see at the bottom left, we've got the Theo AltCryptoTalk account logged in. If you were to select your profile, here you can see how many times you've yapped, how many smart followers you have, how much Kaito that you have, which is your staked Kaito tokens, if you have any, if you have a Genesis NFT, of which these are for the early users, and you've got your referrals X, Y, and Z. So first of all, guys, what you want to do is once you've got your profile set up, you want to now get yourselves logged in with some wallets. You don't have to do this, guys. You can put burner wallets if you wanted to. However, this is going to help with future airdrops. So once you're ready, all you would do is very simply select a wallet. It could be your Solana wallet, it could be your EVM wallet, whatever you like. If you have both EVM and Solana, then by all means go ahead and do so if you wanted to do this. I'm going to personally be doing it. So once we're on, it can recognize it for any future airdrops. Now, friends, you can see that I've very simply logged myself in with both EVM and Solana wallets. Now that I've done that, guys, we are good to go. What's next, guys? Well, basically, I'm going to show you around the ecosystem. And what we want to do is first take a look at the Pre-TGE arena in the top left corner. What this is these are platforms and protocols of which haven't got any tokens yet, as you may have guessed, because it's pre-token generation event. And you can see many tokens. Loud seems to be the number one at the moment in the top 20 section. Most people are talking about Loud. So basically what this means is, guys, all of these protocols that you see here are tokenless. So OpenSea, we know they haven't got a token, but we know C is coming soon. Same with Newton. We've also got a Magic Newton airdrop tutorial, which we cover with Kaito AI very briefly, and we also show you how to yap about Newton and of course qualify for their airdrop. As you can see, guys, this is all I'm talking about. You can see basically everyone's tweeting about all of these projects. The more that they tag Kaito AI and the more that they talk about these projects, the higher up these protocols are going to rank in the top gainers and top losers X, Y, and Z. So for example, guys, everyone's talking about Loud. So if you were to select Loud, you'll be able to see how much people are talking about it, the token mindshare, and so on. So from here, if you wanted to, you could go to the C Yapper arena and you can see all of the top yappers of the top 100 pre-TGE. So for example, this Ultra, OX Ultra over on X, this guy is the number one on the leaderboard for pre-TGE yapping. Now, it's going to be very hard to compete against someone like this who has 1,954 smart followers. That is actually crazy. However, if you were to go over here and check out all of his tweets, guys, you'll be able to see that he is tagging Kaito AI for some of his tweets. And you can see down below that he's using Kaito AI. So you can basically see, guys, that he is talking about Kaito, is talking about all of these projects of which he is yapping about over on the leaderboard. Nonetheless, you can basically yap about any of these pre-TGE tokens. Now, what I will say is, guys, I wouldn't try and go for the top ones like the IRYS or the Loud or the OpenSea or the Infinex or the Novas, for example. These ones are yapped about way too much, and competing with that is going to be a problem. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to go for ones that are out of the top 20 and ones with better competition, of which I will find better to earn Yap Points. And Yap Points, guys, are going to earn you airdrops. They're going to earn you points. They're going to help you qualify for airdrops along the way. So basically, you can see here, guys, that I've got 0 yaps. You can see the entire leaderboard of top yappers, how many times they've yapped, how many followers they have, X, Y, and Z. You can see my X followers of 131, it's not that many, and smart followers I've got 0. And this is where we now need to start climbing up the leaderboard. Therefore, what I want to show you now is on the left-hand side, we've got yapper feeds. And basically, these are the top yappers of which we can see are yapping. And what we would want to do is very simply copy their style and see what they are doing in order to earn Yap Points. Now, the better quality content that you can tweet and the more content that you can tweet, basically yapping, the more Yap Points that you're going to earn, like these guys here. So what we want to do is on the left-hand side now, we go to Kaito Earn. And this is going to show you ways of earning Yap Points. So for example, we've got Infinex. You can earn 1 billion M patrons, a 6 million reward pool just by yapping about Infinex. We've got Espresso, so the reward pool would be an NFT allow list. And unfortunately, we can't do this one because of the end date. However, you will want to find ones which you have time to yap about, and you have time to obviously qualify for the most amount of points possible. And of course, by the end of the event, when the claim period comes, hopefully you've gathered enough Yap points in order to earn airdrops. So basically, guys, if we just pick a random one that hasn't expired yet, we could pick any single one down below. For example, you could scroll down. If you like DYDX, you can talk about them and yap. They have 150k DYDX reward pool, 50k per month, and all you need to do is yap about it. 150k DYDX to the top 130-day yappers, split equally over 3 months. So every single month, if you climb up as one of the top 100 yappers about DYDX, you're going to earn a reward pool of up to 50k per month for up to 3 months. Awesome. So guys, it depends on which ones you want to do. The choice is entirely yours. You can yap or tweet about Arbitrum, the Camp Network, Open Ledger. If you are looking for pre-TGE tokens, the choice is yours. If you are looking for post-TGE tokens, the choice is yours. They're all here. So you can go into the yap section, you'll find all of the different yaps of which you can yap about. For example, Sophon is another one. So for those who did qualify for their airdrop, you might want to yap about Sophon. I personally qualified for the Soph airdrop. So what I can do is, guys, if I check all these details, yes, we can see that Sophon has guaranteed reward pools for those who yap about Soph. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my X page. I'm now going to very simply start yapping about Sophon. So although this one might be quite hard, guys, because it is top 50 yappers for 150k prize pool, I'm just going to do it as a tutorial and an example. So guys, here you can see a screenshot of my 1,456 Soph tokens on the Sophon network. I'm just going to save this screenshot and very simply post it over on X, just as a little tweet. So all I did was I've typed in, I was very happy with my Soph airdrop. Did you guys sell or hodl your tokens? Next, I'm going to now tag Kaito AI, and I'm also going to tag Sophon. Once I've done that, guys, I'm just going to post, and that is myself a yap. I've yapped about Sophon. Whether or not I'm going to earn any yap points for this post, I do not know. However, the more obviously engagement it gets, the more views, the more likes, the more yap points you will earn. So basically, I know this isn't really much of a high quality post. However, the better quality that you can provide, the more Yap points that you're going to earn, and the higher up the leaderboard that you will climb. So basically, guys, once you've done that, you just want to go to the leaderboards and then very simply track your activity of whichever one you are doing. So for example, pre-TGE or post-TGE, the choice is yours. We know Sophon was post-TGE, so you can see the top 20 yappers over here. We've got Miggy, Laodi, Wow, Cashv, X, Y, and Z. So whether or not you can compete with all of these yappers over on Sophon, guys, on Kaito AI, it's all dependent on you and what sort of quality content you can provide. And basically, guys, that is very simply how to yap and earn points. So on the left, once again, guys, if you head over to Kaito Earn, all you would do is very simply come over here and now start yapping about any of these projects of which you want to participate in their rewards pool. So like I've said many times, guys, I'm going to leave it up to you depending on which ones you want to do. Make sure you're doing ones of which are in the activity period still. If they are expired, then you won't be able to earn any Yap points and any rewards. However, up top, guys, you can also see referrals. So if you wanted to sign up using Kaito AI for share of referral fees, you can do so from FOMO, SOL, other protocols that may arise. If you narrow it down by trade, this platform will enable you to earn points just by trading as well. So obviously, guys, there are different things you can do in this ecosystem in order to earn points. It's not just tweeting or yapping. It could be things like trading or staking, of which there are no staking quests to do right now. But again, guys, it's entirely up to you. You can very simply choose ones of which are free to do, just like Yapping. Yapping is completely free. It's just very simply tweeting, and you can get rewarded for doing so. Now, friends, on the left-hand side, once again, finally, what you can do is very simply just take a look at all of the emerging yappers. See what they're yapping about. See if there's any under-the-radar yapping that you could do as well to help yourself qualify for very sneaky airdrops. Who knows? But you just want to stay up to date, guys. You can take a look at all of this information. You can see what tokens are coming up. You might even find yourself some airdrop opportunities of which you may have never even heard of. However, once and for all, guys, last thing that we're going to show you is staking. So if you wanted to stake your Kaito tokens, you can do so. And in order to do this, guys, all you need to do is have Kaito tokens. And then if you, for example, had 10 tokens, you would very simply select 10 and you would receive S Kaito tokens. If you do decide to stake, bear in mind Kaito can be withdrawn 7 days after unstaking. Therefore, there is a small lockup period. However, you're going to earn an APR APR of 8.75%, which in my opinion is actually a pretty decent return. But not everyone's going to want to stake their Kaito tokens. Most of you are probably here just to yap and obviously earn points and qualify for airdrops. So my recommendation is, guys, just to come over here and yap for free. It's entirely up to you how you want to utilize this Kaito platform, but this seems to be the future. InfoFi seems to be a trending narrative, and Kaito seems to be leading that narrative. Now, friends, that is very simply the Kaito AI tutorial in a nutshell. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions whatsoever, please let us know in the comment section down below. But you just very simply want to start yapping. You just want to very simply start following as many different accounts as possible. Obviously, try and get yourself some smart followers. Try and get yourself some Yap points just by tweeting and yapping about the best protocols that are upcoming, and of course ones that are under the radar. If they're under the radar, guys, you probably have better odds of earning a bigger share of the rewards pool, aka airdrop, so the choice is yours. But friends, we'll leave it like that, and we appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Make sure to watch our Magic Newton airdrop tutorial because we briefly cover Kaito AI as well, and you can get yourselves a multi airdrop in one. Now guys, we appreciate every single one of you, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.